guys, so this is going to be a quick one to video that I have experienced some um interesting revelation that I got yesterday. So I went meet with someone and like to reconnect, because we're very building a network of rapport, and she's really good people, right? And she was showing me this video about an accident that happened out here, and it was really bad, y'all. I think it was a Maserati. Anyway, whoever was driving it to their destination at 105 miles per hour for fun, not because it was, well, I don't know if they were in a rush or not, but they were driving for fun, y'all. And this car split into two. Not four, sorry. The car split into two, right? And this person crashed into a tree and lost his life, just because he was in a rush to get to wherever he wanted to do, or he was just in a rush, period. So let's circle back to what this made me realize. On my journey towards wherever God has for me, I've been realizing that I've been wanting to rush things, y'all. I've been in such a rush to get to the finish line and not hounding in on the precautionary things that I need to slow down. There's a reason why there's a speed limit, because some people don't have the mental capacity to like slow down for themselves and enjoy the ride, right? And for me, like, I'm realizing like I'm in such a rush. I've been trying to do this, trying to do that, and I've been wrecking. Not even wrecking, I'm sorry, being rerouted because I went too fast past my exit that I was supposed to take. And in this particular revelation that I came into with her, it made me realize that sometimes we as human beings are, like I said, in such a rush to get to our destination that we wreck. And it can be detrimental, because let's say we want a relationship. No, let's not just say relationship. We need a job. We want a job that pays a certain amount of money, and the circumstances that we're in, could be good or bad, makes us choose a decision that was not really meant for us. And that causes a lot of extra decoys and a lot of extra rerouting, because that's not what you were supposed to take, no matter if it was what was needed at that time. But sometimes God still wants you to trust him. And during the trusting process, it allows you to go at this pace and the speed that is meant for you in these periods of our lives. And as I was sitting there, well, was standing at that point, it made me realize, like, it's okay for me to be where I am, because I know it can be worse, because it's not bad. So when things start looking bad, I also realized too that your standard has leveled up. You have been exposed to more opportunities. You have been exposed to more of what you can have. And in this season of knowing that you can get more, because like I said, you've been exposed to it, it makes your standard go up, because you were here, and now not gonna say your standard, but what you're starting to see as the floor is no longer the floor. The ceiling has become the floor. So you're on a different level, period. Mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, right? Especially if you're a child of God, you definitely know that you are built in a whole different, you're peculiar, literally, you're different, you're set apart, and you have access to what he has for your life. And in that particular moment, that's why I said God is something. Because we're like, oh, it's so sad that he passed. It is. It's very unfortunate. But it's also like, God has put us in a place to where we have to really slow down and reevaluate things, and take it with a grain of salt. Like I said, I'm in this position because God is pruning me. If I rush through this situation, or where I am, the pruning won't be done. Y'all, this is the most time I have with myself and God. This is the most time that even my sister would tell me all the time, Leah, utilize this time, utilize this time. I don't get it, I don't get it, I don't want to. I want it now. And I feel like God is like, even me doing these videos, like I would not have done this if I didn't have time. And like I said, certain circumstances are allowing me to like prioritize certain things. Like this is really the season for me to like prioritize, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. This is how I'm gonna do it. This is what I'm realizing I need to do. And basically getting into a routine, a schedule to where it benefits me, God. And then if it's God's will for me to add somebody to that schedule, and then it'll benefit both of us, because we know what is needed and where we are in our lives, right? And like I said, don't be in such a rush, y'all. Like slow down. Like even when you're getting so, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I get emotional really quickly. And I know that even when I'm so emotional, like God wants me to slow down with my thoughts and slow down with how I want to respond. That's why that's why the Lord said be quick to listen, slow to speak. It's a reasoning, because you get so emotional, you get so bottled up in who you are and what's going on in that moment that you forget to like wait, count to 10, give me 5, give me 10 minutes, like. And that actually happened to me, y'all, recently again. But like I said, God wants us to slow down. If not, we keep speeding up. The speed's gonna keep picking up, right? You know, when you put your foot on the accelerator, you know what happens. It doesn't slow down until you put it on the brakes, right? Well, it does. Let me rephrase. It does slow down when you take your foot off the accelerator. But when that foot is on the accelerator, you have to know that the only way to go is faster. And don't worry, it's points in your life where things will speed up naturally. Because God, he definitely maximizes the time. But like I said, like really slow down, evaluate where you are, and give God those moments. Give God those times where you want to speed up, and ask God for patience. Because like I said, don't crash, y'all. Don't crash. Because a lot of people like to crash out. That's what I hear all the time. I even use the word. But I'm realizing, like, no, you can't keep crashing out on people. Like, you really have to, like I said, slow down, reevaluate yourself, and trust God. Like, in the season, yeah, do it. Like, because it is no point in rushing. And I say that all the time when I start speeding, because I like to speed, don't get me wrong, in my car. But I also know that it takes a lot more work speeding. Like, you have to be on point. You have to look at everybody else. You have to be worried about everybody else, because you're going so fast that any slight chance that somebody else misdirection can cause you to crash into them, cause you to slow down automatically. And it's just not worth it. Even when you're in a rush, it's okay. Like they say, it's always best just to be late, because when you start rushing, then things negatively start to happen. And I just want to encourage y'all to do that. Just wait on the Lord, and He will renew your strength. So wait, I say, wait on the Lord.